If you think scaling past 20K a month is hard, you are absolutely right. Because let's be real, there's nothing more frustrating than being really good at what you do. And even the market knows that you can help them and they want your help. But for some reason, they're still not buying from you. And just thinking about it, it drives you insane. But what if I told you that you're making it way harder than it actually is? And one of my clients felt the exact same way as you do because she was really good at helping clients and she even got referrals from the work that she did. And she spent hours creating content every single day doing cold outreach. She even spent thousands of dollars on ads because she knew that it would probably scale the business. But in fact, it didn't. Now she's making more than $40,000 a month in personal profit simply because she understands one thing. It's not about chasing people, it's about attracting them. But what is the difference? The difference is she stopped trying to manipulate people, she stopped trying to work harder, and she stopped using more intensity in her business. But she actually just implemented a system. And I'm going to show you exactly how you can do the same in just 4 simple steps. The first step is to understand where you are right now, because most coaches and consultants, they are stuck in what I call the scaling trap. Because here's the thing, most coaches and consultants, they think that scaling a business requires complex system, hours doing cold outreach, chasing people, and constantly trying to make the next sale. And last but not least, using more volume to scale the business. But that's exactly how 90% of all coaches and consultants are stuck in the business and they can't scale past 20K a month. So they end up second guessing their entire business because more input does not mean a better output. Better input does. You see, you can focus on sales funnels, trying to chase the next sale and constantly hope that you will go viral so that you can get more views and more exposure and then more people will buy from you. But the truth is, that is a very short-term play and it will probably give you a sale here and there, but it's not predictable and it will certainly not compound your business. So it gives you more power and it gives you more leverage over time. And that's the real problem. Because the second step into building and scaling your business so you can turn strangers into loyal, high-paying clients is actually not what you think. But before I show you the exact step that you can use to turn strangers into clients, you need to understand one simple thing. Everything in your business is not about you. And here's what I mean. Most coaches, they're so focused on getting new clients and they're worried about where to find the next sale that they end up chasing people. And you know what happens if you chase a dog? It will basically just run away. It's the exact same thing with your leads. And no, building a sales funnel with scarcity, a guarantee, and fake urgency will not turn people into buyers because they already know what you're trying to do. You're trying to book a call with them, but the truth is that they're not ready. It's like asking a stranger to marry you. It will never work simply because they don't trust you and you don't have their respect yet. And instead of trying to build a complex system that drags people into your sales funnel, everyone knows what leads to. Why don't you build an attractive environment where people love to hang around? And this environment is what I call the compounding content ecosystem, where you attract dream clients and they get drawn into your way of thinking. You build trust. And over time, it will convert into sales because people like you because of who you are and not because of the outcome that you guarantee. And specifically, a system where people can say yes to you as a person, yes to the outcome you deliver, but also yes to how you're going to help them achieve their desired result. A system where people are looking forward to work with you and they really want to spend money on you because they genuinely believe that you are the best one to help them. And that's exactly why I do compounding ecosystems and not sales funnels. And now we're going into the third step, and here's what most businesses go wrong because they believe that they need to spend thousands of dollars on ads so that the ads will save them and help them scale the business. But why are they still struggling to scale past 20K a month, even though they have a complex sales funnel, even though they are using manipulation and they're spending a lot of money on ads? And the cold hard truth is that you cannot scale your business with ads if your foundation is broken, because ads is just an amplifier and it will give you more of what you already have. So if you have a broken system, you will just burn your hard-earned money on ads. It's like pouring water into a glass, but it has holes, so it's just leaking everywhere. Ads work the same. And Leads works exactly like water. It needs an end destination and it needs a solid foundation to hold it and to convert it into buyers. But if you don't have that, you'll just kill your business. So before you run ads, it's very important that you have a solid offer that takes people from A to B and that can be delivered in multiple ways, like a high ticket, mid ticket, and a low ticket offer. And then it's very important that you have an organic foundation on Instagram, for example, that builds trust and it shows competence where people believe that you're the best one to help them. But Instagram is not enough. You also need an asset that can build real trust. And I'm not talking about doing a sales pitch or a VSO. I'm talking about YouTube content because YouTube videos, as you're watching right now, it builds immense trust because people can spend a lot of time with you. They will get drawn into your way of thinking, who you are as a person, and how you can help them go through their desired transformation. And you simply want to use the organic foundation to feed the paid engine. And instead of selling people in the organic content, you are meant to build trust with them. So leave the ads with the selling part and ask for the follow, because then people will follow you and they get into your Instagram, they see what you're about, and if they like what they see, they follow along. You can connect with them, you can talk to them, see where they're on the journey. And if you can help them after being qualified, you can actually just book them in on a call and they would be happy to do that. And then we're going into the fourth step, which is basically playing it big. You want to think long term. And this is the biggest problem that I see with coaches and consultants is that they play this short-term game. They think that converting a stranger into a client takes a few hours. In fact, it takes more than 6 months if you're selling high ticket. So instead of using manipulation, guarantees, and fake scarcity just to get desperate clients, you want to attract the right ones. You want to be upfront, say to people that it's going to take a long time, and attract people who are willing to do the work. And last but not least, you're not dealing with refunds because the clients thought that they bought something else. So the result of playing long term is that you can build a business that compounds over time. So maybe you're not going to see the results tomorrow, but if you keep doing the right things over and over again, you will compound and 100x your business over time. And because your entire ecosystem is tied to you as a person, the outcome that you deliver, and also the philosophy, the people that you're working with, they're going to be extremely happy and fulfilled. They will bring in referrals. They will renew the partnership because they just love to work with you. And that is a healthy way to run a coaching business. So the moment you stop chasing new clients all the time and start serving people, not only your clients, but also people who are watching your content, everything is about serving people. Then the entire business will change forever. And most importantly, you are going to build a business that you don't grow to hate. Look, scaling doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to mean working 80 hours a week, chasing people, dealing with refunds, and feeling like you are burning out. And I've generated multiple 7 figures for clients using these 4 steps. And this is not a trend. So this will last forever because it's built on human psychology. It's about connecting with people, building real relationships, and sell with trust, authenticity, and also predictability. And if I can do it, I know you can do it. And that was actually it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.